Good morning, everybody, and this is your Forex day trade setups for today. So going into Friday, we had a pretty strong green bar with an inside bar that formed, and I think it's important to realize that on the weekly we have a golfing weekly bar at the moment, but it does look like a bit of a megaphone formation that is forming, and that is basically that effect there. So for me, this is still consolidating sideways. Don't like the way the oscillators are at the moment. We are definitely not part, but we're coming up to test an area which is right here, the previous swing low. So that's our line in the sand. We'd have to get back above it for me to start looking for structure to the upside. If we drop down to the hour, you can see we do have a change in direction that was confirmed on Thursday. Hindsight being a perfect science, that little retest there. So for me at the moment, the 1 hour is definitely in an uptrend. This would be my first area to pay attention to. So that is 100312. However, remember we do have this area of 1, and there is a gap here as well. So that would also be a retest round about 1. So that would keep us on the hour in the upward trend. So there could very well be opportunities to buy down here. What you're looking for is inside bars, engulfing bars, or pin bars on one of these two levels, and your stop loss must be below that structure. So if that is the structure, there's your inside bar, your stop is right here, and your entry is above the red bar there. Okay, so that's kind of the view that I've got on the Euro USD at the moment. I think possibility that we either just range today, being a Monday, so in other words come back down here and just bounce around here, but this would be an area for me to look for longs, and if we do get above 100972, I think that is going to set us up for a little bit more of a move to the upside. Moving on to US dollar Japanese yen, and we are in an upward trend on the 8 hour. Oscillators are now pointing to the downside. I would be watching out for this area here. So you can see we made a series of lower highs here last week. So that is a typical topping pattern that you see there. So breakout, retest, and roll over, then you should see us moving a little bit lower down. That would be the most logical move for me. There is a gap here as well, but a move down here to 139437. If we just swing across to the hour, you'll see consolidation. Friday dropped, and now we are bouncing around here. Unfortunately, this is the retest I'm looking at, and if we don't get it, then I'll look for the next setup. But this is the retest I'm looking for. So I want to see price get here, I want to see it reject with an inside bar, engulfing bar, or pin bar rejection before looking for a leg down, and that leg down is going to look something like this. There's our measured move, and you should see us come into retest this area down here. So that's kind of my view at the moment here on the dollar. It is Monday, so it'll probably be sort of very gentle and sideways unless there's some huge catalyst that comes into the market today. Moving on to pound and British pound Japanese yen, really messy at the top here. And just put that level in because that is the top, that is our line in the sand. We're going to need to clear that before you start looking for anything else. Logically, you're looking for a pullback onto some form of structure, and this is the closest area that I can see. There is gap further down, and there is more structure to the downside, but this is the one that I'd be paying attention to. If we swing across to the hour, you can see could be a double top. I don't think so now that we've gapped up anyway, but it would be nice to see a retest of some form of structure. So 164920 and as deep as 163874. I'm looking for price to get back there. I'm then looking for inside bars, engulfing bars, or pin bars on that level. And here's a great example. Here is an engulfing bar on the level. There's the level, and there's the engulfing bar there. So that's kind of what we're looking for. You'll see we did defend it, bounced up, rejected that, dropped below it, so it's back in play. In fact, every one of these inside tails here are in play at the moment. So this is the gap. So what you're looking for is 165241 and 164920. I'm looking for a retest here for a move to the upside. We start dropping below the low of Friday, wait for the retest, and then you're probably looking for a bigger move down. There are a few magnets further down as well. So lastly, Euro British Pound. Similar scenario here. Look at this cluster of chaos up here. Clear uptrend at the moment, but obviously I'm looking for structure, and there is no structure on the 8 hour. That's the unfortunate part. So what you need to do is you need to pay attention to the 1 hour. And there is the closest bit of structure that I can see on the 1 hour. Then there is a little bit further down around there. So what we want to see is what is going to happen here at 086775 and 086697. So same scenario here. We're looking for pin bars, we're looking for inside bars, we're looking for engulfing bars on one of these levels for a continuation of the upside. Lower and higher time frames are indicating we are in an upward trend. So that is the way you should be playing this. That is kind of my view at the moment. It is messy here, so I'd want to see a decent pullback and retest of this before jumping in. Ultimate stop is going to be below the swing lows of Friday and Thursday. If we get below that and we start coming back to test it, then direction reverses. Then what we're looking for is a move to the downside, and that's kind of in this area here. So if we start getting below 086591, but again, I'd want to see it come back. I want to see it reject this area before committing to any shorts. And that may not happen in a day. Anyway, that's kind of my view on Forex today. I hope it helps, and we'll catch up with you tomorrow morning. Cheers for now.